most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
Dan, the past couple of days have been cool, kind of rainy, kind of gloomy.
Very damp at times, that's
Yeah.
for sure. And you can kind of feel the difference in the air already here today, that all of a sudden overnight some dry air started to move through, James. And this is probably a good sight to see. Dry at Hershey Park Stadium. Do you know what tonight is, my friend? Do you have any clue? Red Hot Chili Peppers in town. How about that? A Wednesday night concert, and should be a lot of fun out there. And thankfully it wasn't last night or 2 nights ago. We had all that damp air kind of sinking into the valleys. This should be fairly good for this type of weather. Honestly, we could see more sunshine, but if it's not raining and it's dry, that's decent concert weather here as we move into October type of weather. How about Enola 2? Overcast skies, not much rain to talk about here today. There may be a brief period of drizzle in spots, but it's higher cloud cover today. This should not be the type of cloud cover that provides persistent mist and drizzle. Can I totally prevent the chance of a passing light shower? No. But in terms of the east flow today, it's much drier. We're not seeing these small returns popping up. What do I mean by that? Those little specks of blue that were across New Jersey and southern New York State yesterday, they were flowing into our area, and it was just enough to keep things damp during the day. Current temperatures across the board, low 60s, and likely many of us hitting the mid 60s today. But where clouds hold out the strongest, that's where we'll have some cooler periods of weather. We're already past yesterday's high. Yesterday, only 60 degrees, so seeing improvement already. But again, looking overcast here in Harrisburg, temperatures peak around 66 degrees, then begin to fall off the table again tonight as more of that dry air comes in from the north and northeast. However, more clouds also come in. We have this very small window of clear weather. High pressure sitting toward north, very clear over parts of New York and New England, but as we're watching this weather pattern shape up, we're on the southern side of that high, more clouds off to the west, more clouds off to the east, and eventually we're going to get squeezed again. And you can see it a little bit better here in the water vapor loop. We have a lot of moisture here along the Carolina coastline. That's all with the stalled front, and the next area of low pressures out here of the Ohio Valley. There's the little streak of dry weather that we're experiencing here today. So Precision Cast shows a lot of sunshine here for the afternoon. I think it's a little bit too optimistic. I mentioned that yesterday, that just seemed too sunny to me overall given the pattern. But heading into Thursday, take a look at this, seeing more of this southeasterly flow coming back, meaning by the afternoon and evening, that chance of some mist and drizzle does return, and then it's locked in here for Friday. Now for Friday itself, there may be some periods of rain that develop. This is now heftier than the previous model runs. We'll wait and see if that pans out, but notice those showers want to linger throughout the day. This is really beginning to take off in terms of the rainfall department. This is the latest model run showing a couple of inches of rain possible. I don't think it's going to be that healthy, but certainly rain on Friday in the cards here. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast and noticing where things go from here. Temperatures in the middle to upper 60s, James, for now. Keep in mind, heading into the weekend, we go back to the 70s, my friends, seeing more sunshine, and that sunshine could hold into next week, plus warmer weather. So the one thing about fall, you can get stuck in a very wet, damp, and cool pattern, but you can also open up to a really nice, warm, dry pattern. And I think we're going to flip that switch here by Saturday.
That's going to be nice, especially for the weekend.
For the weekend and weekend plans, we were talking about the New Cumberland Apple Festival today for Good Day Pay. That's just one local fall event happening, and there's many more.
All right, very good, Dan. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.